When 29-year-old Olivia Grant missed her morning shift, everyone thought she just overslept. It happens, right? But as the hours ticked by with no word, a sense of unease started to creep in. By noon, her concerned coworkers called the police. What they found at her apartment wasn't a crime scene, at least not at first glance. There was no sign of a break-in, no shattered glass, no upturned furniture. Everything seemed perfectly normal, almost eerily so. Olivia's keys were on the counter, her purse was on the table. It was as if she had just vanished into thin air. But then, an officer noticed something odd. A small, decorative clock on her nightstand was frozen. The hands were stuck at exactly 2:14 a.m. Initially, it seemed like a minor detail, maybe the batteries died, but Olivia's friends told a different story. That clock was her pride and joy. She replaced it every year on her birthday without fail. It was known for its perfect timekeeping. Still, investigators chalked it up to a strange coincidence. After all, what could a stopped clock really prove? They decided to check her phone records for any clues about her last movements. That's when the case took a sharp, unexpected turn. The digital trail revealed her final communication. A simple text message to her sister, saying, "See you tomorrow." Nothing suspicious about the message itself, but the timestamp was chilling. It was sent at 2:15 a.m. Think about that for a second. 1 minute asterisk after asterisk, the clock on her nightstand stopped ticking. This changed everything. The power hadn't failed. The clock hadn't just run out of battery. Someone had physically stopped it. Someone was in that room with her. This wasn't a simple case of a faulty clock. It was a deliberate act. The killer had tried to manipulate the timeline, creating a false alibi, perhaps to make it seem like the event happened earlier than it did. But that single, overlooked minute from the digital world exposed the lie. So the real question isn't just who did it, but why? Why go to the trouble of stopping a clock? What was the significance of 2:14 a.m.? Was it a symbolic gesture or a desperate attempt to buy time? The killer needed time to freeze, to create a moment that never technically existed. And in that frozen minute, the truth was hidden. So ask yourself, if you were the detective on this case, where would you look next? What does stopping time tell you about the person who did it? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more mysteries.